Markets recovered despite the tensions in West Asia, with the benchmarks holding firm above the 24,000 mark, while broader indices outperform as the volatility index cools off. Pharma, real estate and durables lead the rebound, while IT, autos and metals remain under pressure. EMS stocks gained after the finance minister exempted key display assembly and wireless charging components from basic customs duty until March 2029. The move is expected to reduce the import cost, boost domestic value addition and improve the margins for players such as Dixon, Amber and Kings. And shares of Eternal extended gains after a bullish note from Motilal Oswal projected fresh record highs supported by potential MSCI rejig. The brokerage highlighted strong growth prospects while rising domestic mutual fund ownership reflects increasing institutional confidence. And shares of Dr. Reddy's fell after the company disclosed delays in the semaglutide supplies due to an API quality issue. While there is no patient safety impact and regulatory filings remain unaffected, the disruption could weigh on the semaglutide volume, sales, guidance and the near-term margins. And Honasa is in focus after the company projected a strong Q1 with revenue expected to grow in 30% range and operating margins staying in double digits. Growth was driven by continued momentum in offline channels and robust performance from newer brands. And shares of IRB Infra gained after reporting a 28% jump in the June total revenue, the highest growth seen in recent years. Management also highlighted the addition of 3 new assets in Q1 and expects them to generate annual revenue potential of 1,000 to 1,200 crores. And TCS remained under pressure ahead of its Q1, with the street expecting flat dollar revenue growth and margin pressure from wage hikes. Investors will closely watch the AI-led deal momentum, BFSI demand, large deal wins and the management's outlook on discretionary spending. Hello and welcome. You tune into Buy Now, Sell Now, your show where we get all your stock-specific questions answered. I am Ankita Saxena and the number is flashing on top of your screens. You can start writing into us and we'll get them answered by a fundamental expert and our technical expert. But before they join us, let's take stock of how the market is shaping up at this juncture. Well, it's a good recovery that's coming in the market. In fact, after yesterday's sharp fall in the last 15 minutes, it's a really good recovery that we're seeing right now because we have managed to scale back on those 24,000 levels on the Nifty. In fact, from the day's lows, we are up almost 80 points from the day's low on the Nifty, and Nifty Bank is posting a sharper recovery of almost 270 odd points from the day's lows. 57,176 is where we have managed to scale in Nifty Bank as well. So 400 points uptick coming in there. Let's pull up the charts for the broader end of the market. Then mid cap is trading with gains of 1% and small caps is outperforming the markets today with gains of 1.5%. As far as the sectors are concerned, we have Nifty Realty that is leading from the front, 1.8% uptick coming in. Anant Raj, ABREL, we have Phoenix, we have Lodha, Oprah Realty, Godrej Properties, Brigade, Prestige, all of them trading with gains of 1.5+%. Nifty Media and Pharma in that pecking order are doing very well. It is the IT that is taking a knock today with the guts of 0.8%. Infosys, TCS being the biggest laggards. And now remember, Bellwether TCS is going to report its quarter numbers and we are watching out for that. And we'll get you all those details for TCS, and of course we have the con call highlights also lined up at 4:30 today. But before that and before getting started with the show, let's take a look at the FNO universe in our FNO 360 that's powered by 5paisa, and for that Sajid is now joining us.
Thank you, Ankita, for that. The Nifty trying to hold on to the 24,000 level. It has given up some of the gains from the top, but you still see shorts getting covered there. So the open interest is down nearly 1.15%. In the Nifty Bank, again, it's up 2/3% at this or nearly 0.77%. It's up there. The open interest is up on nearly 0.5%, and we're seeing long positions getting added in Nifty Bank. Look at the constituents of the Nifty Bank, and you'll see that all the top banks, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI, and some of the PSU banks, all are seeing some top long positions getting added. Axis and AU Small Finance Bank is seeing some shorts build up at this point in time. But look at what's happening in call and put writing. You're seeing good activity happening at 23,900 and 24,000 for the put. Put writers are aggressive at this position at the moment. And if you look at the distribution, you're going to see some support coming in at 24,000 for some put writers, though even though the call open interest is higher at this point in time. 23,900 is a very strong support coming in for the market there. Future gainers include Kalyan, where the stock is up 15%. Short covering, seeing a lot of shorts got added after the quarterly update for Kalyan, and we are now seeing a bounce back happening on the back of short covering. Swiggy is up 6.5%, more than that, and the stock is up more than 16% in the last few days. Dixon is up 4.3% in today's trade, all seeing long build up happening. DRL on the back of that semaglutide news, the stock down 6%, Solar Industries down 5%, and Page is down 3.8%, short build up seen there. Open interest gainers include DRL, 16% jump in open interest for DRL. Solar is seeing a nearly 9% jump, and Mazagon Dock is seeing nearly 8% jump in open interest. Look at Premier Energy, short covering happening. We are seeing Cochin Shipyard seeing a short covering after the OFS is completed, and Amber is seeing a short covering with the open interest down nearly 2.7% today's trade. Most active stock options, Kalyan Jewelers 400 July call, 2 lakh contracts getting added, 432 is a price, and 400 strike July call is the most active, one of the most active strikes call in the morning. And in the put, you have TCS 2000 July put, where the stock is currently at 2024 or 2025 as we speak. The premium up nearly 615 to 53.7, and open interest up nearly 2.2 lakh contracts ahead of the earnings announcement, which is expected after market hours. So keep a watch out for the IT index. It's still weak. Nifty is trying to hold on to the 24,000 mark, and hopefully it should hold on if there are enough put writers for it.
All right. Thank you so much for taking us through the FNO universe. We'll move on and get our guests on board now. Sharmila Joshi, who's a market expert, joining us on the fundamentals, and Kunal Bothra will be joining us on the technicals. Hi, good morning. Thank you so much to both of you for joining us. Let's get going with all the questions that have been coming in. Let's get started with the first WhatsApp question. This is Rajesh Menon, who's writing in from Bengaluru. He says, should he buy HDFC Bank at current market price for the next 1 to 2 months? If not, then which stocks should I buy for that time frame? Coming to you, Kunal. Is this the right time to enter HDFC for the next 1 to 2 months? That's his question. And if not, then if there is any good name that he can perhaps play in the shorter time frame?
See, HDFC Bank is a good bet at the current levels. Of course, there'll be far better names also which will be available. But then I think from the current context of the market, the stock, which has been sideways for the last 3-4 years, being stuck at this 800 mark price adjusted, I think HDFC Bank at the current levels, I would say, looks attractive. And even if you have a slightly moderate kind of a risk appetite, I would believe that this could be a good stock to hold on to. And if in case you can extend your time horizon to long term, then I think HDFC Bank at the current levels, ICICI Bank, IndusInd Bank, these are strong bets which you can keep on accumulating. So even from a short to medium term perspective,